No, I'm not. Hey, everybody. Right, can you hear me? Closer? All right. Does that work? Can you hear me now?
Closer.
Oh my God, do I have to like have my mouth on? All right, is that good now? Eh? My life is an awkward pause. It's only natural. Okay, so I moved here about 6 months ago. And the one thing that like really bothered me in the move, like nothing else like ever really like bothers me anytime I have to move to a new place or a new state. But the one thing that really just bothered me was just trying to get into my apartment. I have, as you're walking in, right into the entryway, there's this like 2 narrow brick walls right along the entryway, and then the door is this heavy fire door that just opens towards you rather than in. So you have to fight the door in order to get into the apartment building. So grocery shopping is a nightmare. Like trying to open the door, and then you gotta like get your foot to like kind of push it out of the way, and then you have to finagle your body through to get inside. So like on average, every single time I go grocery shopping, my bags get stuck inside the door as it's trying to close behind me because it's so heavy. And so one night I decided I don't want to deal with this anymore. So I like sat in my car plotting, and it was like January and it was freezing, but I was just like ready to like figure this out. So I decided to put all of my groceries inside my backpack, and I put on my backpack, and I was ready to go. 2 minutes later, I'm stuck in the door. And so I'm like, not just like, as I'm like stuck in the door, I am just freaking rage flailing around. And I'm just like, this is so stupid. I just like, how did I get here? Like how does this happen to anybody? And so I was just flailing around. And then like every single ounce of me is just absolutely enraged. It's like whenever you stub your toe and you're like so angry because it's so painful and you don't know why it's so painful. That was like my dignity lost. That was the pain that I felt. And so as I'm like flailing around, I look up and there's a woman standing there staring me down like with so much disgruntled anger. And I like look up at her, and she's in a hurry. And I know that she's in a hurry because she says, I'm in a hurry. What? Could you not do this right now? And I look at her and I'm like, what? Like, do you think I just planned to be stuck here in a door at 11 o'clock at night on a Monday? Do you think that I planned this? And like, of course I didn't say that, but on the inside I was just reeling. And so, I finally came to my senses, and I just unleashed my straps. I got out of there. And I start to like turn around to like try to get my backpack. And as I'm like turning around, I grab the backpack, and the back like it drops down to the ground, and then the door swings back and hits me in the face. And she just looks at me like, for the love of God, you are a grown woman. You need to like get your shit together. And I'm like, all right, that's fair. I do need to get my shit together. So I run away. And that's, like, I just decided running was the best option. So, and about 6 months later, it was actually early June, I decided to go to Target. And I was peer pressured into buying salad tongs. I don't know, like apparently it's like a thing that everybody has. I didn't realize that. So I go to Target and buy some salad tongs and walking around, having a good time through Target, buying like toothpaste that I didn't think I really needed, but I guess I did. And I decided I was going to buy a new Swiffer Jet, and I'm like carrying around a giant pile of shit by this point. So I'm walking around through like Target, like all happy and whatever, and I'm trying to find a basket because I have way too much stuff. And I decided to grab some like pasta, and I'm like walking down the aisle, and walk past this lady with her baby, and she's like, and the baby's sleeping. She's like, yeah, I know, I finally got to go to sleep. I'm just, oh, thank God. And because I mentioned that her baby was really cute, and I keep walking, I find a basket, and it's on the floor, like at the end of the aisle, and I bend over, and I drop everything. And the pasta thing like explodes everywhere, and it's glass, and so I can see like a team of red and khaki running towards me, like trying to save everything. And then like the woman that like babies wakes up, she starts crying, and like the woman's just looking at me like, why did you do that? Why would you do this? And as I am like trying to gracefully back out and also like still manage to try to convince this woman whose baby's crying that I'm actually like a graceful, elegant gazelle in real life. Like, I really am. I swear to God I am. And I'm just trying to back out as much as I can. And like, as I turn around, that same woman that was in the freaking hallway is standing there looking at me with the same judging eyes. And I'm just like, why? Like, why are you here? Like, I'm thinking all this, but I just look at her and I'm like really confused. And I'm just like, I'm trying to like run from this situation, and you're right here, and you know that you saw me in other bullshit like things. Like, how am I gonna get out of this? And she looks at me and she's like, you making friends over here? And all I could muster up, because I had so much going on in my head, I was trying to avoid the red and khaki team, the crying baby, and like all the shame that I had from being stuck in the door back in January. And as all I could say was, I don't. And then I ran again. Nice. I didn't puke.